Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So I'm going to show you how to replace the dashboard today. I'm going to be swapping mine from the gloss black one to the matte grey one that I showed in a previous video. The only difference between the gloss black one in the Performance is those three stripes. So I want things to be a little bit more different. And I've also got the carbon center console and door handles as well, and the little grey accents in there I think might be picked up quite nicely with the grey dashboard as well. So I'm going to switch the camera around and show you how to remove that. So just before I pass this camera over to my brother, who's my wonderful assistant for the day, I'm going to give you a little rundown of how to do it whilst I'm in the car. So first of all, you remove this one. You can either pull, I usually pull from the bottom down here. You can also prise it from these ways like that. Then once that one's done, you then do the clock surround. Once the clock surround is out, you can then go onto the main dashboard. Once the main dashboard is then out, there are two wires behind there that you need to unclip. Then once that's out, you can then go onto the two vents either side. You have to do this because there's different lips, like some are overlaid differently, so you have to avoid pulling one out before the other. Same again for when you're putting it away. Just make sure that you put it back with the lips in the right way. Okay, so pull this one out first. It's fairly easy, but obviously it's cold outside right now, so anytime you hit your fingers or anything or trap in between something, it hurts that little bit more. What I'm going to do next, ram the clocks around. There we go, like that. And then you've got a little bit behind here that you have to unclip. It's quite easy. That just unclips like that, and then this whole piece comes out as one. So on this one, obviously you've got the chrome and the gloss black on there. It's the same on the new piece that I've ordered. Obviously you can see the slight difference with the surround. I think I might do this in matte black, not sure yet, we'll see how it looks.
Don't show the back of those.
Yeah, so the back of them, you've got these four clips here. They're quite sturdy clips, so don't worry about breaking them when you pull them off. I've pulled off many dashboards, replaced them with different colours, different styles, all that sort of stuff, and I've never broken a clip, so you don't have to worry about that one. Put that back there. Now I'll do the main dashboard now, just to show you how to pull this one off. I personally prefer to grab it by this side around the clocks, just because you've got more leverage. There we go, and prise it along the side like that. And then when you pull this out, you can see behind here these few wires. So they're just a clip and you pull. Oh, there we go. And that those two clips there are just for the hazards and the locking mechanism. Again, same on the back of here. You've got all these clips all the way along. You're not going to break them, don't worry about that. You can pop the new one in afterwards. So far, the running theme is these clips are unbreakable. However, the side vents are different. I will be honest, I have broken a few of these. Usually when you put them back in again, they are fine. It's just the clips are a little bit damaged behind. So there's not even a best way to sort of attempt this, I don't think, other than brute force. I'm going to cut the camera and do this one without, just to sort of see if there's a different way to do this, and then I'll cut back in with the other side and show you how to do it without breaking anything. Okay, so I'll show you a little bit about how I got this off. Obviously right now it's in two pieces. That wasn't on purpose, it just is very difficult to get off. So this is obviously wedged in there like that. I grabbed it from this side and pulled it out a little bit so that there was part of it around that was loose. I then tried to squeeze the bottom or the top so that some of these clips would come undone from the top bit here. So these bits just slot together like so. Make sure that you line those up correctly. Snap those into place, and those ones. So that just pops in there like that. And then the things that keep it inside, these two clips here and this one on top. And then a lot of the time some of these around the edge will get caught and snagged on things, so you just have to pull it out basically. And what I was saying of some of these that are broken in the past is particularly around these clips here. These can snap off because they have like a thicker part at the top, a weak bit, and then the rest of it. The weaker bit is the part that tends to snap, but all in all, when you put it back in the cab there, you won't notice. Unless you break all of these, you're not going to have a problem. So I'll move over to the other side and do that last one, and then we'll pop in the new dashboard. Okay, so this one I'm going to show you actually undoing it rather than cheating and doing it off camera, just so you know a rough guide of how to open it. Like I said, I try and pull it from the inside here. You've got a little bit more leverage, and you can do that, and then you just pull. Try and wriggle it around those clips back there, and that's that bit out. And this bit here is a lot easier. You just squeeze those two together and that wriggles out like that. As you can see, I've not broken anything here. This one's a little bit bent, so you just pull that back, and that's okay. Fingers crossed yours is that easy. If you do have a bit of a fight with it, just try different attempts of wriggling it one way, wriggling it the other, or squeezing the clips together, and you should be perfectly fine. There we go, that's all snapped in together nicely. And then there's the vent that you can store, do what you want with, or if you're trying to fix anything behind there, that's one way of sorting it. Right, so moving on to the fun bit now, putting a new dashboard in place. So this one, you put the side vents in first, then you put the main dashboard in, then you put the clock surround in, and then you put this bit in down here. Like I said, some of these lips around the outside, they do matter which way you put them in, and you don't want to be breaking anything. I've heard a few horror stories of people, especially around the touchscreen here. This one in particular has been broken before and replaced because the previous owner put the main dashboard on first, then they tried to, they put this bit on first, then they put the main dashboard on over the top, forced it down, and that cracked the screen like that. So you want to be careful just around the touchscreen in particular, but just line that in place, pushed in, good, job's done. So that's that one. Then we're going to put the other side in, just trying to remember which way. Put this side in, so it just slots in like that, pressed in, good. Much easier to put them in than it is to take them back out again. Now we're going to put this main dashboard back in, so make sure this bit down here is away from the screen. Make sure these are plugged in as well. There we go, and this side the same. Again, be a little bit forceful with it. Like I said, those clips aren't going to break anytime soon. So that's in nice and tight. And then you do the same thing with this one here, just the reverse of when you were taking it off. Make sure these clips all line up with the leather cowl around the steering wheel, and push that in nicely like that. So I've got the cable running around here. I'm going to try and find a better, more efficient way of charging my phone, but for now I've just got that tucked up under here like that, because I have the door mount here. So this is a magnetic phone holder, so my phone just goes on there, and then this plugs into it, so I've got my Google Maps and everything on this side. Tucks in nice, yeah, that's what the cable's there for. Last of all, pop this in place. So you want to sort of try and line these clips up down here. Down here. So you got two clips, one there and one there. When you pop that in, I'll clip that. So you line this up first, make sure that slots in place. Push this one and push this one at the same time. There we go, and that's in nice and tight there. And then you've got no wobbles, no rattles, nothing like that. All over is nice and fitted together. So that's a quick little video of how to replace the dashboard. And that's even if you want to work behind it as well, if you want to access the screen, you want to access the clocks, anything like that, all the same process. So I hope that's been useful to some of you, and see you in the next one.